Morning everybody, it is Tuesday, January 23rd, and I am still continuing my Plan As You Go series, a month-long series where I show how I use my Erin Condren, which is this one, and my bullet journal, which is this one, over the course of an entire month in tandem. So yesterday I was overly ambitious with my to-do list, and I had you guys take bets as to whether or not I would actually, how far I would get in completing it. And I am proud to say that out of all of this stuff, there were only 1, 2, 3 things I didn't get done out of all of it. Now, to be fair, one of them was something I was supposed to get done today as a deadline, and I didn't, so that's a little shameful. However, I'm gonna do it today, and we'll just move with that. I am feeling very, very good about that. Here is my Erin Condren for the day. I crossed off something off my big to-do list, you know, did get a lot of work done. I basically worked, made dinner, then worked some more. So we're gonna reflect that in my whole situation here. I think I'm gonna start with my challenges today, and then we'll go to the Erin Condren, and then we'll come back to the bullet journal where I am going to both do my bullet journaling for the day and make a swatch page for my crayola. What are these? Are these the brush and detail markers? I did a video on these before. I'm gonna be doing another video comparing them directly to Tombows, and I actually have a handful of other crayola products I'm gonna be doing videos on in February. It's gonna be a crayola kind of month. Why? Because they're cheap. Go to the start of the thing. There we go. I feel a little bit more in control. Not really though. Whoa. Like I said, I don't always mention it because I'm doing this for a month, but I guess I should every once in a while, that these highlighters are the mild liners from Zebra pens, and I have all 4 sets. There's the 3 sets that are fairly easy to come by if you go online, and then there's the 4th set that has this color, this orange that I'm actually using. It's like an apricot, and then this coral, and then there's a blue, this one, which I love. There's a yellow that's not because the fluorescent yellow comes with one of the sets, and then this brighter, like more yellowy yellow. And then there's a dark gray, which I find, aside from accents in my lettering, this pen out of all of the mild liners, I think I find to be the most unusable as a highlighter because it is so dark. Had a regular ass day yesterday. I woke up this morning though, my neck hurts. I must have slept in a weird position because holy crap is my muscles seized up. I crossed a couple things off here. I've got one sort of time sensitive thing today, plus the thing I need to do today that I didn't do yesterday. I tried to wake up at 6 a.m. today, and I thought I set my alarm and it didn't go off. Maybe I turned it off in my sleep, but I wound up waking up at like 7:30 today being like, what the hell, man? Now for being grateful, I'm gonna put Advil. There's a special kind of Advil for like congestion and runny noses and like snot, things like that, gross, that really helped RJ feel better yesterday. I will have to add though, how is it that, I mean, I guess it's because they have better immune systems than we do, but it's like I get a plague, have it for a week. Jesse has it, feeling crappy for a week. RJ gets it, feels better in like a day or 2. Seriously. I mean, I'm glad because then he's not home from school for the whole week, but like, sheesh. Today's doodle is remote control. Kind of could be a remote, could be an old cell phone. You be the judge. Today we have the Milky, oh, I did that yesterday. Today is space robot. What the fuck does a space robot look like? I've watched so much Star Trek, you'd think I'd think of something like this, but it was the next generation. That is a deranged looking robot. That robot looks like he sniffed some really potent glue. And today's letterine is Bow Wow. Looks like a bunch of boobs. Like I could just do this. There, it's a bunch of boobs. I'm gonna finish my time tracker and then we're gonna move to the Erin Condren. As you can see, yesterday I spent a lot of time working, and it'll probably be the same for the rest of this week. Work and church are going to be kind of interchanging in the days of my lives. Here is my Erin Condren for today. Now, the only thing I have specifically today is a conference call coming up in a little bit, which is, I've got the sun blocked with a piece of foam core right now so that I don't get blown out by the sun. I do need to take care of paying my Amazon bill today, so I'm going to use this little $ flag from Simply Gilded. I know that in between here and this appointment, I'm actually going to be working on this video and getting it uploaded, so I'm just going to put film. I was starting to do some little like lines to fill it in, and then I was like, oh, I don't like that. So I sort of scribbled it in, and I was like, oh, I don't like that either. Anyway, I want to take a second across the top here to use a little flag to mark that it is, oh, hi, Mock, to mark that it is Plan As You Go week. Use one of these little stickers to mark it. Mock. I'm not going to stop doing that. I want to go see The Disaster Artist. I've heard it's actually really good. That's marked in. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to be like my son and kill the joke until it's dead. And then in the afternoon, one of the things I need to make sure that I do as well, I've been promising my daughter for about a week that we would go to Michael's so that she can pick up some flowers to make flower crowns for some friends of hers with, I mean, it's her money. So I'm going to put it like 4 because by then they should better be done with their homework. She has her first final this week and has been doing a great job studying for it. She's in middle school. They don't do finals, but she's taking high school math and they have their first final this week. So this is going to be something I think to take some of the pressure off. I also need to mark in, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. That my husband, somebody in my family, I think I'm starting to get a little wacky. My husband wound up having band practice tomorrow night, so I'm going to mark that in as well. Not doing it. I just put an order in with Once More with Love, and I didn't order any more music stickers. I should have. Damn it. It was not an order of new things. I think I ordered one new thing, but most of it was just replenishing the Munchkins I use all the time because I use the same ones all the time. Wrong fucking pen. It's gonna smear. It's gonna smear. I need to remember not to close my planner for the next, like, the rest of this video at the very least. Now I have these quality time stickers that I lettered with Chrissy Ann Designs. And I think I am going to stick one of those right here. Can I layer it with one of these guys? I have an idea. I wonder if this will cover up this remember. And if it does, then it'll just have the little gold on either side and tie it all together and look really sexy. Let's see. Will it cover it up? Does! Quality time. That is some advanced layering right there. Because I worked so much last night, I want to make sure that tonight I clock out early enough to be able to spend some real time with the kids and my husband. Because yesterday, basically when I wasn't cooking dinner, or folding laundry, I was working. That means that this rest of this part of the day, I do need to get some work done. I'm just going to put get shit done. I think that's what I'm going to do because that's basically what it needs to be. Get shit done. I think this looks pretty decent. I'm not going to close it though. Like I said, I don't want it to smear. But it's time to move over to my bullet journal so I can mark some things down. Oh, hi, Mark. I am officially killing that joke dead. That joke is over. I'm not going to make it again. If I do make it again, well, I don't know what you're going to do about it. My stated purpose here is to not kill it dead anymore. I have 2 things I want to do. I want to set up my bullet journal for the day and do a swatch page. I think while I'm thinking about what I'm doing today, I am going to get my bullet journal set up and then I will do the swatch page. One thing I didn't mention as I've been filming this, I remember I told you guys yesterday that one of the things that was very concerning to me was checking to make sure that my daughter was accepted, that she did not get waitlisted for the school that we wanted to move her to next year. She did not. She did not get waitlisted. She is officially accepted the seat and is going to be at the high school. Takes a load off of all of our minds. So today's list is a lot shorter than yesterday's. If the things from yesterday got moved down to it, some of it is some like housework things, and the rest is just continuing to finish up some work and some projects that I've been in the middle of. Smaller list than yesterday. I certainly hope that I am able to do as well on this little list as I did on yesterday's ginormous list. This is that empty page that I had, and I would like to use this to create a swatch for my Crayola brush and detail markers. Now these markers, like I said, I did a video, I'll link it up above. One end is a brush, one end is a bullet tip, and the brush and the bullet tip are different colors that kind of coordinate together. So something a little bit different. Crayola brush and detail markers. Where I'm going to wrap it up for the day. My desk is a filthy mess. But here is my Erin Condren. Here is my bullet journal. Do you have any recommendations for pens or markers or whatever that you would like me to review or look at on my channel over the next few months? I'm starting to build out my content calendar, like editorial calendar for the next couple of months. And I already have some Crayola products coming up that I've found that have been recommended to me, but I would like to know if you have any suggestions. If you do, leave them down below in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.